Today's scripture is taken from Exodus 15, verse 26, and it says, I am the Lord who heals you. So I know all of you know somebody out there who's had traumatic events that's happened to them recently or maybe in the past. I know for me, it's going to be almost a year since my husband's death. And that was a very, very tragic event that happened to me. And even in that same year, I lost my grandma. So it was really tragic for my whole family going through the loss of two of our loved ones. And sometimes as friends and even as family, it's hard for you to, let's just say the right words to help to comfort that loved one who may have had a loss, or that friend that had a loss, or to support them. Saying those right words are sometimes really hard and really difficult, because sometimes you don't know what to say. You don't really know how to relate to them, maybe because you don't really know exactly what they're going through, possibly. You just don't know. I know for me, people said lots of things. Some things were hurtful, some things were encouraging, some things were supportive, some things were comforting, and other things were just like, why would you even say that? Or why would you even ask me that? Don't you see them? Sometimes I like, it's better off you just not say anything than to say something really silly or dumb or something you didn't really think about. Sometimes silence is even better than saying anything at all. Sometimes I felt that way, in my grieving process. So the best thing you can do for someone who is experiencing a loss is really just pray for them. Just pray for them and just know that God will work it out for them in time. Sometimes you can't do anything. Maybe all you can do is maybe put a post on their Facebook page, or who knows, something on their wall that encourage them, or just send them a quote or anything like that. I know I loved when people send me texts and quotes and things like that to encourage me. I really like that. Or a picture that was inspiring. That really did help me a lot. But in Psalms, it says that God is close to those who are brokenhearted. And when you lose someone, you do go through a lot of broken everything. And in those times of sorrow and sadness, it's important that you remember to turn to God, because He will comfort you. He will send people your way that's going to help you through all of what you're going through, so that you don't have to feel so low and so depressed and so down and out. I'm talking from my own experience, because all I can do right now is depend on God. My family and friends too, but God is the main person I have to depend on, so that I can get through this whole grieving process of the loss of my husband. And by depending on Him, I mean, He's put lots of people, lots of things, lots of texts and all kinds of stuff in my way to help me get through what I'm going through. And I'm very appreciative and very thankful for that. So I encourage you today to turn to God in times of sorrow, because He will show you that light at the end of the tunnel, and things will be better.